Seattle. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelton. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, dude. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill today, Logan Gilbert. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That to right. Young moving under this one. And a quick out, number 1. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, he's just been a consistent and dominant power threat throughout his career. I mean, over 400 career home runs. I mean, that just doesn't happen to an average power hitter. This guy's been elite, and we'll see as he continues if he's going to make it into Cooperstown, into the Hall of Fame.
Aaron Judge now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss.
That one ripped left field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
1 out, runner at second. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Late swing fouled off. Stanton launched a homer in his most recent game. One out, the runner at second here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That one fouled off. Man at second. Hammered, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, too late, he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That one was smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running rounding third, making sure he could come in and score that run.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Jason Dominguez.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. And another ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch. Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Now he's challenging to call it strike, and it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Here's a 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
2-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that's the third out. Well, they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. We hope you're enjoying the game of the week on MLB The Show. We go to the bottom of the first, and going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Max Fried. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
J.P. Crawford now at the plate. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 away. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get 1 pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Stepping in, Cal Raleigh. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Next to hit, Rob Refsnyder. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Mariners go down quietly there. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Goldie, a former MVP, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Singing, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Way inside. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Really good hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Anthony Volpe, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Hey! Out towards right center field. Ref Snyder under it. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. But they lead it 1-0. Back at T-Mobile Park. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that's in for a strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Now it's Randy Arozarena, 2 for 8 in the series so far. There's a strike. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 12.
And now it's Josh Naylor. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Late with the swing there. And the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
That one hammered center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Up next for the Yankees, the left.
That was a great run to make the catch, Singy. We got to take another look at it with StatCast.
Yeah, he saw it perfectly off the bat. Reactions were excellent. Took a very direct route to the ball, and more than 100 feet later, he ran it down. I just love seeing that.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Cody Bellinger, the next to hit. The 0-1. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the right.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Rosarena takes it in for the out. Out number 2. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Here's Stanton now. His first at bat was a strikeout. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. There's the strike at the knees. Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone. Struck him out without a swing. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. speed will go to work. Dominic Canzone leading things off and takes a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And now, Brendan Donovan. Swings through that one for strike 1. And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable. Cole Young up next for the Mariners. This one in the air. McMahon should have this one. And that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. On to the 4th. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. This one in the air right field. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees,
hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Fly to left his first time. That one is absolutely belted. Rodriguez racing after it. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Up next for the Yankees,
got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Golden opportunity right here. On the ground, just fair for a base hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
No outs, runner at first. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 so far. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The batter, number 11.
At the plate, Anthony Volpe. Flied to right his first time. Laser, base hit. Here comes Goldie around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Logan Gilbert won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Yasper
Mariners,
Zulueta gets the call from the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's a 1-1. Yeah, there's a strike. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Cooper Criswell getting ready to go. Pizzardo getting loose as well. The Yanks trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. Fights it off. He'll see another. One, two now. Way inside, gets out of the way. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A gigantic blast, and they add to their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So back to the top of the order. Bellinger up to hit. 1 for 2. And it's fouled away.
You know, these Yankees really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They've been delivering when it matters most, batting over 750 with runners in scoring position so far. It's been impressive to watch.
Sets him down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Judge comes up empty there. Judge rips that one. Going back. And that one is off the wall. Cut off, throw to second, and in there with a double off the wall.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the ground. Slings to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. This one in the air center field. And that'll do it. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 7-0. It's the game of the week on MLB The Show. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Handles, throws to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Mariners, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Now the number 2 hitter, Cal Raleigh. Went down on strikes his first time through.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 down.
Up next for the Mariners, the right fielder, number 30.
And now the right fielder, Rob Refsnyder. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Two down, nobody on.
It looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And down on strikes he goes, and that ends the inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back to this rubber match. A bit of a blowout at this point, but plenty of game left.
Comeback story on tap. Everyone loves some drama down the stretch. You win this one, you leave the park feeling like you accomplished something special.
And that one is lifted in the air. Arozarena on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next,
one pitch and one out.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Yasver Zulueta is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Edward Bizardo. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
0-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Back foot slider struck him out. Down in order go the Yankees, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back in Seattle, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Up next for the Mariners, the left fielder.
And up next for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Yo, 1. Right through there for a strike. The Mariners yet to pick up a hit here. That one to first. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Mariners, the first baseman, number 12, Josh.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Naylor. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Center field. Dominguez under this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So 5 perfect innings in the books. Back after this on the show. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. The batter now, Anthony Volpe.
The shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. With runners in scoring position, they've come through more than 50% of the time, and you can see the damage it's created on the scoreboard.
To first, a great play deep in the hole.
The third baseman, Ryan.
One of the most frustrating things for an offense is leaving runners on base. So the big hits they've gotten in this one have made a very happy group of hitters down there.
McMahon now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Ball.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder.
So the batting order turns over. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the right
It's
fielder,
Aaron Judge
number 99,
now.
Aaron Judge.
Ball. That pitch is out.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
2 on, 1 out. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Stanton in the box lays off for ball 1. First and second, 2 down, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Yankees 7 and the Mariners nothing. Bottom of the 6th. In now is the Mariners DH, Dominic Canzone.
Well, these Mariners just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Hey! And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Up the middle, can't reach it, and the perfect game bid is over. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The dream of a perfect game turns out to be just that, thanks to this hit. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners. Struck out swinging his first time.
That's down.
In there with the knees. That's strike 1. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And Fried gets his second strikeout of the game.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
One out, man at first. Cole Young getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
0-1. Pulls that one foul. Got him swinging.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Crawford stands in now and watches strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. On the ground, right side. Chisholm flips it behind his back. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Now here is Cal Raleigh. And that is out of play. Two on, two outs. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Two on, two outs. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that will end the inning. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Mariners,
We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Cooper Criswell.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder,
Jason
number 24,
Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. And the 0-1. On the ground, 2 ball. To Crawford for 1. On the nailer, they got 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty. The double play. Paul Goldschmidt digs in now. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. That's inside.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying. Out of here. Paul Goldschmidt goes deep. His first homer of the year, and they add a run.
That's Goldie for you. He tends to make it bats look like batting practice from time to time. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 down. Austin Wells now at the plate. Foul ball.
Ball, that's outside.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Now
Ball,
one miss.
down.
And a swing and a miss, and that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now an 8-0 game. You're watching the game of the week on MLB The Show.
Don't call me up, I don't follow up, but low frequency, no fake. Don't interrupt, cause I'm in a rush, no.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The right fielder, number 30, Rob Refsnyder.
Refsnyder leading things off and takes a strike.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at bat.
There's a swing and a miss. Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. Now an 0-2 from Fried. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Throw short, hops him at first, can't come up with it. He's safe.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
Runner on at first with one gone. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Fastball for a strike at 95. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2 stays alive. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now 2 gone.
Next for the Mariners, the first baseman, number 12.
So digging in, Josh Naylor. Swings through that one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to.
Can't glove it cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Dominic.
So now here's the DH, Dominic Panzone. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. throws to first in time. Inning over. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Mariners,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose A. Ferrer. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. He's already homered in this game. And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody.
Back to the top of the order now. And stepping in for New York, Cody Bellinger. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they still got both their challenges. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. It has the distance, gone. He nails one out to right. His second of the year, and they add on. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jose A. Ferrer gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Gabe
Mariners,
Spire comes on now.
55.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here is Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Late with the swing there. Spire, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, and he works in a slider. That one inside. Ball 1. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the hits just keep on coming.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez under it. Then there's one down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
One out man at first. Next to hit, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball, that's in.
broken bat, and it's popped up. 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 24, Jason Dominguez.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 4 with a double. Swing and a slow roller. Makes a sliding stop. Oh, a great flip. They get the out, and that will do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're dialed into the show.
Recipe for disaster, waiting your eggs in one basket breaking. That's why I got 2 clicks on the side like an Apple payment. I'm brighter than the golden arches.
Now pitching for the
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Clark Schmidt.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Leading off, Brendan Donovan.
The third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Hey!
Way out front for strike 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
The batter.
So up next, Cole Young.
Cole Young.
Hey!
That one fouled off. Ball on there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. And there's 2 down.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Crawford in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. That is the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail in this one 11-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
So a man aboard. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Rolled over to third. Donovan tosses across to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field. Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman,
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Gabe Spire done for the day, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher for the Mariners, Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now here is Ryan McMahon. He's already homered here in this one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Goldie around third. The tag, and he's safe. It's 12-0. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So a man at first. Here's Cody Bellinger. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Judge in the box now. Takes strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Andres Munoz, the American League saves leader, looks to be warming up. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Lifted in the air down the left side. That's a base hit. Here comes the throw.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Stanton in the box now. Takes strike 1. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two aboard, 2 outs. Softly hit to third. Donovan. The throw to first, and that's the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees lead it 13-0. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Jake Bird.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Hey. Ref Snyder stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Fought off foul. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Out towards right center field. Judge on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Mariners, the left fielder, Randy.
So they're down to their final out. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Nope, that's down. Aye.
They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, the 4th inning proved to be the real turning point. They looked locked in at the plate after that first time through the order where it just seemed that they were off balance a little bit. But once they started really recognizing the pitches, everything started to click.
Final score in this one, 13-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.